slowly falling down cooler闇へ but never going back touch 向かえどうして高く上げてなお大ボーナなんてもうグッバイしょこりもなくファイナカマと Need another day I will run away from nothing no more どこまでも笑って go on 今超えてく Also ready to break it up I'm not afraid yeah break it Keep it point in the dark 自分の力に変え wipe out 今ねじ曲げる視線 I never fall in I never ever care for them 今立ち向かう and I defeat myself I got ghosts, keep myself safe from back foot I got ghosts, keep myself see a suspect Time away from me, stop my shadow Smoke, let us set my tongue on this fix I could Nobody knows, cause I can't flow Live fast for the
Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. I'm going to be talking about this inmate named Demi and I'm sure you guys are aware of what I'm about to talk about. And this isn't me coming off as discriminative, but this is just absolutely disgusting. And why, I don't even know why the justice system would even allow this, but they literally let a male transgender into a women's prison. Do you guys definitely see what's wrong with this? And it's explained that he literally outright impregnated 2 women. Now, there are people out there that could say that I'm coming off as discriminative, I'm basically targeting this person because of their gender, but some people don't seem to realize that there are people that will try to be trans, or they'll be a transformer to make it sound less offensive, in order to take advantage of other people, not just men. Because if people were to look at this, apparently it's only funny if men are the one being taken advantage of, someone who literally manipulates their gender. Now, I don't know whether he are the 2 women, the female inmates, but if it was consensual, like, at the same time, it's like, it would be nice to hear from the inmates what they went through, because to get more updates. But like, at the same time, it's like, I don't know what the justice system is thinking, bringing transgenders into like literally a women's prison when you know for a fact that person happens to be a man disguised as a woman, or someone who claims that they're a female. And then you have people there enabling it, people who are part of the LGBT, again, their choice. But it's one thing supporting your cause, but it's one thing trying to defend someone's disgusting behavior, all because they're part of your community. And that's what you see in this video right now, with the white woman, white man, whatever. It's really just hard to scare people nowadays, because how they prefer. I don't even know how people prefer to be referred to as. But I'm gonna be real with you guys. This is just absolutely disgusting. It's sickening, disheartening. But in my mind, I can't help but think that the men that claim that they're women also do that to take advantage of people, and that's the point I'm trying to make. Apparently, again, it's only funny when it happens to guys. I'm not too sure why. Maybe in a comedy skit, a movie, we could argue that there's some humor in it because of the man's reaction, and then he finds out he's surprised. Like, oh, what? You didn't tell me this sooner? And one thing I do respect, and this should be a wake-up call for women, as well as this should be a wake-up call for the LGBT. You actually have men in this video, from what I'm hearing, they're actually defending the women that are the victims of the culprit. They're actually standing up for women in this situation. LGBT needs to really look deep into this and stop trying to make excuses for those like from the community that actually do wrong. Maybe if they had their own meeting and they discussed it, and realized, like, we can support our cause, we can support who we are, we can have faith in ourselves, but we can't go as far as to take advantage. But and I don't know. I even said this in my past videos. I don't know a time where they actually try to like take accountability and realize that they can't take any step further. They can't go as far as to take advantage of others. If they want to be respected, you gotta show some redeemable factors. But like now it's going as far as wanting to manipulate people for sex, lying, like basically baiting people. Like I know, and it's right in front of us. And there's people out there that just want to be delusional, who just don't want to admit it. It'd be nice for a change if people out there, even if they're from the community, at least admit to the wrongdoings, and let them know that this is what our cause doesn't. We do not support this cause. We're all in it for the good. We're trying to move forward and do what's best. Besides that, I'm going to continue straight with the video. But they really need to call out the flaws. And like you said, you have Isaiah, you have another person on camera within the interview, letting it be aware, like anybody who defends this, and they're right. Anybody who defends what that inmate did towards those two women is just outright evil and delusional and perverted. And I'm with them on that. Why do we have to? And he said, why do we have to keep it in? Like, why do we have to keep that in the closet? Why do we have to keep quiet about it? This definitely needs to be addressed. And this should be a wake-up call to the LGBT that there are trans people that can be that can be in the wrong, who take advantage of people as well. Now, that's not like ignoring the fact that they get killed, they get put through a lot of peer pressure. That I understand. But at the same time, it's like you can't always be the victim. At some point someone's gonna be in the wrong, or there's a point where they're gonna be the culprit. My God, you guys, like it just baffles me. Whoever made that decision, just literally allowing men to the women's prison, and be honest with you guys, they just gotta be accepted. For people like that gotta accept it, that they are a man, and you cannot be in denial about it for who you are and how you were born. You're gonna have to live with that. But I just feel like people also there may be people who believe in they're what gender they belong with. But I feel like also people use that as an excuse to also manipulate others for their own satisfaction, to get the thrill of actually pleasuring themselves. And that's what I'm just surprised not a lot of people address that part of why people actually try to like get a sex change. That definitely needs to be brought up more often. But then it doesn't surprise me though, because I want to be 100% honest with you guys. I never seen a time where the transformers or the people from the LGBT have ever once taken accountability for their own people, for their own kind. It would be nice. Then maybe they'll be able to like move forward and be able to like accomplish more, and let people give them the respect they deserve. And that's the only way. If you can accept what's going with like the people in the community that are doing wrong, and it's proven on camera based on paperwork complaints, I truly believe that they can get somewhere if they take people from their community if they take accountability for the people within the community who are committing these travesties. And that's the only way they can be able to, like, again, get past the trauma, get past the abuse, get past the insults, as well as discrimination, and be treated fairly, and be able to, like, live amongst people and with free will. But the way it's looking, if they can at least accept what's going on and the problems within the community, then it's gonna keep being their downfall. That's just the honest truth, you guys. Because you won't get anywhere if you don't take accountability for individuals that are ruining your cause, that are ruining the reputation within your group. And it's always best to do so. Maybe for once, within the group, within the LGBT, if they can at least be able to confess the wrongdoings of the individuals that support their cause, then they can definitely get somewhere, and then their voices can be heard, and they can be able to get the respect they deserve. There's no denying it, I can assure you guys. But the way it looks, all this minimizing their actions, being in denial, always being completely narcissistic, playing victim 24/7, that goes to show they're not going to get anywhere, and they're going to be taken as a joke. And that's something, like, I just can't fathom. I don't know how else to explain myself, but it's just there's no way of helping it. Like, if they don't want to get help, if people refuse to change for the better, then they're just gonna have to accept it for what it is and just live with the reality of it. And from here on out, I'm gonna have to end it here, you guys. I already said enough. I already proved my point, and I just trying to get across what I had to say, and hopefully you guys understand. And I mean no type of threat. I'm just trying to state the obvious here, and not trying to reflect, and just trying to reflect everything that I see, what I hear, and not trying to retract everything that I said and what goes on. And I just don't get it. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, there's no way of changing someone unless they're willing to do it. Like, that's just the reality of it. They can't change unless they can see it for themselves. And nothing I can say at this point, because I'm not here to tell people what to do, but I feel like words isn't enough to get across people's minds, to make them say otherwise and realize what they're doing is wrong, and try to reflect back and be able to adjust and see how much and how far they can make a difference by looking at their flaws and trying to find more positives, so that they can earn the sympathy that they've been waiting for. But we might not be able to ever see that day, ever. But I already said enough again, you guys. But this is going to be the last. I'm just going to have to end it off here, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.